Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to Blender Seth. Hope you guys are getting ready for the holidays and all. Don't know how many more videos that I'll have up until next year, but we'll see. We've only got 2.5 weeks or something like that. But anyway, this is uh this is another one of those that weren't planned, but it did come up again, like in Discord. Um, and it involves another questionable topic. This was not porn, but it's brought up some questions. As well, not all of you, but as some of you know, I'm a security researcher and have been for many years now. And in regards to that, there's a number of things that I research. Mainly, my focus is on malware and vulnerabilities. Now, as in vulnerabilities, since I'm an independent security researcher, I can research whatever I want, when I want, for as long as I want. Because it's just me. So I research a lot of stuff, which means I reverse engineer a lot of software. Um, Very popular software like antivirus. I have reverse engineered every antivirus program out there, and other software. Adobe, most of Adobe's whole suite, I reverse engineer. Um, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Now, people seem to think that I have a mass collection of free software because I reverse engineer this software. Well, um, you know, I can understand their point. For one, I'm 59 years old. I'm an old man, and they're probably young kids. I would say they're probably stupid, but or idiots, but they're young. I understand that probably turns them on. Yeah, free software, man, cool. Um, Let me tell you, the majority of people that get hacked software don't even end up using it. Why they get it, I have no idea. A badge of honor, to say, "Ooh, I have Photoshop." Do you? That sounds like a 16-year-old. Um, you know, if you're 30 years old and doing that, then uh, I don't know what to tell you. But you you got low self-esteem. If having uh, you know $100 or $200 program turns you on. But anyway, the reason I'm here is this came up because security and Blender. I happen to like Blender. I've been using Blender since version 2.49. So I've been using Blender for quite a while now. And as with all open source, I reverse engineer most all open source out there because it's open, which means both the good guys and bad guys can go through the code and find out what they can do and what they can't do. And if you're still here by now, then I hope security is interesting to you, at least with Blender. But um, a person in the Discord channel said that they stopped using Blender at his company because the higher ups got word that it was insecure. And this happens a lot. And, it's kind of sad for Blender. Um, you know, Nothing I can do about it. But anyway, let's get on with about me and questions you guys have asked about me and this free software thing. First of all, I reversed so much software over the years. There's no possible way that I could use it all. I mean, we're talking every antivirus out there, graphics programs, chat programs. I mean, you name it, I've probably looked through it. And I also download the cracked versions because I'm an independent security researcher that specializes in malware. So I want to not only know how the malware operates and works and what it's exploiting, so I can, help companies and write reports and stuff up on how to patch it, but also at the same time, I want to know who's making it. And this is one of the reasons why, over the past few years, probably I would say 6 or 7 years, I've been studying 32 languages. And I've told people, this is not a, for kicks thing or, or any of that. It's security related. Well, some of it is. Other languages have to do with something else, but some of it is because in the underground, on the dark web, and all the other places, names that the media has for it, but Tor and whatever else. But anyway, out there, you run into a lot of cracked software, and if it's cracked, that means it's got malware in it. If it's porn, free porn that should be paid for, in other words, if you're on the dark web and stuff, and you're downloading free porn that needs a membership, to actually see it, it's probably got malware in it. Now, I know you guys don't research security, and a lot of you are probably saying, you can't have malware in a video. You need to do some Googling, my friend. If you've been downloading porn, illegal porn, that is, free porn is free porn. Free porn that is truly free on the internet, and there's gobs of it. You probably don't have to worry about that. But if you're downloading, a full feature-length film, that's supposed to be behind a paywall for members free on the internet, then you're probably got malware on your system that you do not know about. And don't feel bad, because there's multi-billion-dollar companies out there that have got malware on their networks that they haven't even known about for years and are just now finding out in 2020 and 2021. Because a lot of I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of ransomware in the news on various, top companies, have been hit with ransomware and this and that. And, if you read the report, they're finding out that the exploit that got the ransomware on there, is a 2, 3, sometimes 5 or 6 year old exploit that hasn't been patched or fixed yet. And that's security for you. It costs money. Security is very, very expensive, and it eats into the profits of companies. And they don't want to do it unless they absolutely, necessarily, probably legally, 100% have to do it. And that's only when they get caught, like with a breach or something. But back to Blender. You can see this is there's so many of these reports, probable vulnerability. This is old actually, but anyway, and I'm not the only one with no graphics card. The person that submitted this has got an HD graphics 620, so not everybody has an RTX and stuff. But this is version 292. And it says a user without rights is able to change startup conditions. So when another user launches Blender, it'll execute unapproved applications. Then here's what I was talking about, and we'll see another example here in a second. He says, I didn't find a security team address. How can I proceed to report this security? And, there's people on here that reports, that responds to these types of things and stuff. But yeah, Blender doesn't have, a dedicated security team, so to speak, because Blender in itself, Blender in itself is secure, unless you spend some time with it. But that's another topic. But because it doesn't reach out to the internet, unlike other software, like Adobe and stuff, and you can see down here, you see I got Adobe. I've got every, After Effects, Premiere, Dreamweaver, AI, Photoshop. I've also got Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, and everything. But, right there, you can see right next to it, I got Wireshark also. And some other programs, you might notice down there for running VMs and stuff. But anyway, you can see over here, I'm subscribed to this thread, along with many others. Blender Synth right there, which is my YouTube channel. But this is my YouTube channel, Blender Synth. I'm actually got another account for Blender that is my security research account that I use when I come in here, just for on code. This code and any other code that I subscribe to or look at. And I'm only here for research and for looking at code and stuff like that, vulnerabilities reported and stuff like that. And as you can see up here in my LastPass for blender.org, you can see that 2 right there, meaning that I've got 2 accounts for this domain. And one of them is the Blender Synth. But this is a common thing. And you can see right here that, this is my Blender market. And I've got Gumroad also. And you can see all, there's pages of these, and you can see all, 35, 40, 30, 50, 76 for flip fluids, 50 for real-time motion graphics, Zen UV, all kinds of stuff. But here's what I was getting at a while ago. This is a report, I don't know when April 29th, okay. Says, in the last 2 days, the company I work for had a security breach, the full-blown ransomware attack. The IT team on the site is convinced that Blender's core was used as a conduit to gain access to their servers. At that time, the team and myself had our machines up and running, rendering out some animation sequences. Is it possible for someone to gain access into a network through Blender? And as this guy says right here, he goes through and explaining it, remote code execution and stuff, and says, if you want to read it while I'm talking, that's good. But basically says that Blender itself is shouldn't have a problem, and obviously a malicious blend file probably was open that exploited the vulnerability in Blender itself, similar to the case that we're mean. And this is really easy because add-ons, whether you are aware of it or not, every add-on that you install into Blender is like installing a full-blown 100% free blown, no security behind it, Python installation. The add-on can do anything. It's like having Python on your computer running with no restrictions. Your add-ons can call out to the internet to check on updates. HardOps does this. HardOps will tell you when the version of HardOps that you have running is out of date. It'll turn red up in the top corner on the icon, letting you know that, hey, there's a new version out. Go download it. And you can click on that drop-down in Blender. You can click on that drop-down and click the link that will open your browser and take you to Blender Market, where you can download the newest version. And that's fine. But then again, where's the security in that? There is none. If somebody wanted to, and because are you going to go through the code? How many people out there, be truthful with yourselves, how many people out there that download a Blender add-on actually unzip it and go through the code? Even if you don't know programming, you can go through the code and just look for web addresses. If they're not obfuscated, that is. But if they are, then then you know that you go, wait a minute, that doesn't look like Python code. So something's going. I don't know what that is, but I should know what it is because it shouldn't be obfuscated like that, where no one can make anything. When you obfuscate it like that, that means you're trying to hide something. But no one goes through their code. Nobody goes through their add-on codes. And instead of let's say that wasn't HardOps. Let's say that was some add-on that you got off of a hack site. First of all, you probably got infected with malware or spyware or adware when you downloaded the program from the hack site, because they probably asked you to install a Chrome extension or something like that to even get the file for free, because nothing is free in this world. But anyway, I do this stuff. I don't mind doing it because, again, it's vulnerabilities. It's malware. If they want to install a vulnerable Chrome extension or Firefox extension on my browser and stuff, then cool. I'll take a look at it, see what you're doing, see what's up. But not everybody has that knowledge, or not everybody has that ability to do that. And if something bad gets on your computer, you got to call a repair person who probably doesn't know how to do it either, but he's going to charge you $100 anyway, and you're going to have problems, But that's the risk you take. That's all I can tell you there. But yeah, this is the life of add-ons, and this is why I download add-ons that are out there on the markets and stuff, the free hack sites and stuff and everything, because I have found vulnerable add-ons. Popular, I won't mention names, because I don't want to, give a bad name to anyone, but popular, because that's the only ones that I look at, is the popular ones, because the ones that aren't popular, if you're selling, if your add-on has been on the market for 4 or 5 years, then you got 10, 15 sales, that's not even worth my time to bother with, But these are popular add-ons, obviously, because people are making YouTube videos of them, and you see them all over YouTube and stuff, all over articles when you go searching Blender and stuff and everything. So a lot of people have them, and this also means that probably companies that use Blender are probably using these add-ons also. And it's these kind of things, when companies are blaming it on Blender's core, because reading further and stuff, you find out that this company took it off the network. And that's bad for Blender. But anyway, that's all this video was about, basically, is, yes, I download a lot of add-ons and stuff. I go through the code. It doesn't take that long. If you're familiar with Blender and stuff, it doesn't take that long to go through it, look at it, see if there's anything funny about it and everything. And, that's it. Get rid of it. I got no need to use it. I've already got the add-ons that I showed you. I'm a HardOps user. I use HardOps. I use Fluent. I use, I've got my hard surface add-ons that I use for hard surface modeling. I got my subsurf and sculpting add-ons that I use for sculpting. My animation add-ons that I use for animation, like flip fluids and stuff like that. I've got programming add-ons that assist me in my programming work when I'm working in Blender and working with code and stuff. But I've got no reason to use, at my age, free software, that's long done and gone. If I ain't gonna use it, if it's not a part of my workflow and stuff in Blender, then I'm not going to install it. And if I do want it, then I'll just go to Blender Market or Gumroad and buy it. It's good. What it's going to cost? $20, $30. What's going to and it helps the developer out. I'm a programmer myself. I'm not going to just disrespecting by using a free version of his program. He probably put a lot of work into it and making it and stuff. But the younger generation, younger people don't care about that. I want my free software. I want my free Photoshop and free whatever. Just so I'm not going to use it, but just so I can tell my people, my friends and stuff, hey, guess what? I got Photoshop. Do you? and somehow they get a hard on out of that. I don't know what it is, but oh well. Such feeble minds these days. But anyway, but like I said, and here's a good example. This is not. I brought this up for another topic that came up because of this, but I'm also into internet marketing, and I've been in internet marketing for years. Like I told you, that's how I got started in porn originally, which is a form of affiliate marketing, is a form of internet marketing. But you get into copywriting because copy sells. If you want to sell a product, how your copy is written will determine whether you sell it or not. And years ago, I think 2007 or 8, I think it was. This was the program to have. This was the shiznig. Whatever you want to call it. This was it. Fast, effective copy. And this is a long form sales letter. As you can see, it goes on and on and on and on. And it's pretty in depth. But eventually you get down here, there to the enrollment. It's $497. And that's the price of this humongous course that teaches you everything. They say it's 6 months. This is what you want to do in the first month, this second month, third month, whatever. I did it faster than that, but because that just takes too long. And I learned things pretty quick. But yeah, it was beneficial to me. I needed it. Could I get it for free? Yes. Because have I checked already? Yes, I have checked. And it is, or back then, I don't know if it is now, because I got no need to worry about it now. But back then, like I said, it was a hot item. It was popular. So naturally, it's going to end up on the free crack sites because they need to give away their malware. Their affiliates also, believe it or not. The malware that they're putting on, malware authors also have affiliate campaigns where they pay a percentage of downloads that you get. And that's why the people are giving you, because you might ask yourself, why is this person giving me free software for? What's he getting, what's the point? If he's just, be my bud or what? Hey, check out my free software. Have it, buddy. I don't care. No, he's not. He's getting something on the back end that you don't know about because he's getting something from that malware that's going on your computer, that Chrome extension or that program that you got to install or that new antivirus that just popped up on your screen saying that you've got 400 vulnerabilities. But guess what? For $29.95, you can download me and I can fix that for you. And guess what? You believe it. You say, sure, why not, man? I don't want that shit on my computer. But anyway, instead of me telling you guys that, here is the membership site. And this is what's inside. I don't think I have my internal recording on, so I won't play that. But you can see, here's the modules right here. Where they have that right. It's been so long since I've been in here. They got blog copy, email copy, reputation, swipes. I won't get into that, but videos, direct mail, sales funnels, copywriting templates. This is for like blogs and stuff when you're writing headline templates, bullets, story templates, negative optimism, offers, guarantee. Everything is in here. And they even have recipe videos and live workshops. Let's click on the live workshop. I'll show you guys around. But yeah, You got live workshops in here, live videos from different speakers. What else do we have? Live training archive. Or is it, yeah, this. Here's, okay, I didn't even know this. Here's the archive. All the training videos that were done and for who they, Hurbert, the 60-second sales hook, credit card revolution. Yeah, this is another thing. This is kind of like a general topic, I guess. We're not even talking about Blender anymore if you're still here. But a lot of you make money online gurus. A lot of them have signed up for this course also and went through all of this. And I know this also because I have their courses, again. Because I have my own website where I teach people how to make money online. And Blender is a part of it. I teach people how to make money online using Blender by selling models and animations and 3D porn and other stuff. But these guys make money by getting people to sign up for them to teach them how to make money, and all they're doing is teaching you how to be affiliate for them. And they're impressing you with all this information right here, with stuff like this. It could be this course, and a lot of it, I know a lot of it that's inside here. Eric Stanford, a lot of these names you might even know. Jimmy Curley, Jason Parker. But a lot of these guys, you might recognize. A lot of these names you might recognize. And what they're doing is they're getting this material, they're copying this material from these people and making their own product and making them sound like they know what they're talking about to get people to sign up. And all they're doing is teaching you how to resell their course to other people. And that's their idea of making money online. Not teaching you how to actually make money online on your own, without any ties to them. So once you learn how to do it, you can leave them. They don't want you doing that. They don't want you leaving their program. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that. I was doing some security research, and this is an organization, Red Team Alliance. That's an organization. I help a couple of people on that organization, but I won't mention no names on who I help because, like I said, most of you already know this. But if you follow me, I have a felony conviction. And that's why another reason why I'm an independent security researcher. But like I said, I've been in security for going on about 25 years now. So a lot of people that have known me over the years and stuff, know what I do and stuff, and it's I've got an interesting background, let's say. I know a lot of people aren't listening no more to this video, so it's their loss. Actually, we'll go look. We'll go take a look. See, security has red team and blue teams for penetration, but the red team are the attackers or the attack team, and blue team are the defenders. And if you ever go to DEF CON and stuff, they got competitions on this red team and blue team competitions and all that stuff, but I don't have my camera on, but I show you. I got a packet that's got lock picking tools in it, like what he's using right here. And a lot of this RFID readers, card copiers, and stuff like that. This is doing some video. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with video. You can zoom in. Well, if you got especially he's too far away, because he's doing something long ways, so he's probably doing surveillance. But if you're 100 yards away or something like that, and you got a 200 or 400 millimeter zoom lens or something, you can zoom in close enough to a key to get a picture of it and have a key made of it. If you know how, and you know enough about photography, and you know what you're doing and stuff, and if you know how keys are made and stuff, you might get a clear key picture to where you can key it, and you might get it a little blurry, but if you're experienced enough, you'll probably can fiddle around with it, and within an hour or so, and guess the right key combination for it, to make one. And same with these electronic ones down here. There's ways to break into these keypad ones electronically and stuff, and I won't get into that because if you don't research it, if you don't know it, then you don't know it. That's all I can say about that. And same with safes and stuff. But there's multiple ways to get into doors. You can do it through picking a lock right here, but you can also do it through the latch. Over here you can do it from underneath the door with certain tools and above the door with certain tools and all kinds of other stuff. Fun and neat stuff. But anyway, that's about it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, at least, the 5 or 6 people that, were in the Discord talking about this. We'll see how many views this one gets. I'll be lucky if this one gets 50 views in the next 6 months. Because for one, it doesn't have porn in the title. So that's a definite killer right there, I've learned. But anyway, we'll catch you guys on the next video, and hope this answers a lot of you guys' questions on what I do with add-ons and why I do security research and stuff like that. So we'll catch you. I don't know if it'll be. I might do a video before the new year. We'll see. But anyway, we'll catch you in that video.